Quality education is not measured by bundles of achievements. It is when the learning is continuous and applied for the good of mankind. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 5, Schools Division Office of Catanduanes, Higmoto District, Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th closing ceremony with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. To begin with, let's witness the processional march by the candidates for graduation and moving up together with their parents. Candidates for moving up, Kindergarten. Candidates for graduation, Grade 6, Masunurin. Schools officials. Join us in singing the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by graduation prayer, Bicol Regional March, and Catanduan Hymn through audio-video.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulakaw renowned for filling up and sealing from dawn to dusk. We're singing our praise to Thee. Burning flames, sparkling rivers and seas, hills and mountains, trees adorn. From the shores across the seas, all nature's give to Thee above. Bicolanja, Bicolanja, our native land, behold. Alpay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, Sorsogon. Sinisogirica, Nagalikaw, Legazpi, Tabaco, Sorsogon, and Masbate, a port of noble hero, land of the free. Oh, Mount Mayon is watching over thee. Bicolanja, Bicolanja, the home of the Oragons. Fearless warriors, bold yet brave, to truth and dignity we give in. Bicolanja, Bicolanja, the home of the Oragons. Fearless warriors, bold yet brave, to truth and dignity we give in. To truth and dignity we give in. We give
To welcome us in this occasion, may we call on Alan T. Obalde, Grade 3 and 4 Advisor, to be followed by a message from our DepEd Secretary, Leonor M. Briones.
Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Henry T. Marin, our teacher in charge, Sir Rodel Tayo, fellow teachers, parents, graduating class, movers, and to all viewers via Facebook Live, good afternoon. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And today, let us join and witness our learners together with the proud parents in this momentous event of their lifetime as they reap the fruits of their labor and sacrifices. This afternoon marks another milestone in the lives of our learners as they conquer the challenges of time brought about by this global health crisis. Without further ado, I would like to welcome you all to the 18th graduation ceremonies of Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School. Once again, good afternoon.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Dear graduates, completers, awardees, parents, school officials, PTA officials, barangay, municipal, and provincial government officials, one and all in the elementary and secondary schools in the happy island of Catanduanes. A blessed day to all of you. I believe positivity abounds today because it is your graduation or completion day. That is why today calls for big congratulations and celebrations. As your extended fan, I am sending my virtual applause for your success this year. Normally, during graduation seasons, what comes out viral is the quote, "Poverty is not a hindrance to success." Yes, it is classically true. However, in this time of pandemic, when the banner slogan of the Department of Education goes, "Education must continue," you have indeed proven it true. Hence, we could resonantly say, pandemic is not a hindrance to success. And so I thank you and congratulate you for continuing. You now belong to the legacy of the pandemic, who are epitomes of commitment and resiliency. But what about your success? What had been the ingredients that made the flavors of graduation and completion and brought you through to this moment? I would like to highlight some enablers. They are as important as your certificates and as significant and precious as your diploma. First, you yourself. Thank you and salute to you for making schooling as your priority. You have developed strong attitudes towards distance learning, which made you the best distance and digital learners in this age and time. Your ambition to learn and understand as much as possible make up your ambitious learning goals, which are the triggers of value for your future careers. Ang tawag dito ay ambisyon at disposition. These two are very important. Wala silang substitute. Kung gusto mong lumigaya ang iyong buhay sa darating na panahon, wag mong bibitawan ang iyong ambisyon. Subalit, kailangan mo din ang tamang disposisyon at yan ang manibela ng inyong aksyon. Remember, all have been given the same chances to secure a proper education, even during a trying time. How you secured it makes up the biggest ingredient for success. Latest study revealed that students' dispositions to develop ambitious learning goals and to attribute high value to school may be particularly important for maximizing the effect of online learning. For instance, in Ireland, dahil wala pa tayong study dito sa Pilipinas, among students making extensive use of ICT for schoolwork, those with ambitious learning goals scored 32 more points in reading compared to their peers lacking ambitious learning goals. Sila yung mga hindi lang umaasa sa ibibigay na module ng teachers or sa available na learning materials from schools. Sila yung mga hungry for more students, mga ML students, mobile learners, at hindi mobile legend players who crave for more and spend the whole time they have for reading, searching, researching, questioning, analyzing, integrating, and applying what they learn. They are those who feel satisfied only when their craziest, if not the weirdest questions are answered. Take note, not only by their teachers, but by themselves. Kaya sabihin nyo sa sarili nyo, salamat sa ambisyon at disposisyon kong matuto, nandito ako ngayon. The fundamental roles that your parents and all your extended family members play are credited to the highest level. The school year has literally demanded for an involvement of your parents and family members when they took their roles as para-teachers, as guides, coaches, and mentors. With them and their ready hands, you were able to successfully work on your modules and prepared your requirements. And so I praise and thank the family members for the enormous support they have given you. Please receive my virtual applause and salute to our dear parents, our para-teachers, family members. Our dearest teachers and school officials have become instant digital and distance learning teachers and facilitators of modules and all kinds of learning resources available. They have exerted extra special effort to make sure that learning continues. They injected the best motivation for you to carry on, to master your task, and keep yourself improving and performing, transforming, and succeeding in every step of the way. Lalong-lalo na sa mga panahon na gusto nyo nang bumitaw sa paghawak ng module. Kumapit pa rin kayo dahil sa patuloy na pag-aalaga at pagpapahalaga sa inyo ng mga guro. Thank you, dearest teachers and school officials, for nurturing our learners. Lastly, and most important, you valued the existence and intercession of God in our daily battle for survival, invoking His name always and placing our hope, our faith in His great love and power. During this time, we depended on Him in our need for wisdom, for light, and for all sources of strength and our much needed provisions. And yes, we survived the test and remained steadfast to our faith. All this teach us the lesson of our faith in God. Going this far and becoming excellent or achieving quality education during pandemic was an enormous work for you. Now, to strengthen your takeaway, your education and its quality, you need to hold on to that same formula, but be mindful of some lessons that come in surprise. For example, life is unpredictable. It is a reality. So embrace it, but never surrender to its unpredictability. Along the way, there are checkpoints, delays, but there would always be a road wide open for you to travel on despite the blocks. And this is a mark of resiliency. Yan din ang tatak ng isang katandunganon. Take control and be a rightful and responsible user of the most obvious learning opportunity, which is the ubiquitous application of technology. Manage your own learning by nourishing even the littlest sources of learning that give you hope for thinking how that learning would work. Build narratives that highlight your successes, but make every dim light of your schooling an inspiration. Build more your sense of self-efficacy, your ability and commitment to overcome difficulties on your own, and assure yourself that no matter how dramatic and difficult the situation may be, you will carry on with the same fervor for education. But, ladies and gentlemen, our dear completers and graduates, as you grow more in learning, please take a balance of your life, for success is useless if your mind and body are not well. Again, these two do not have any substitute. Inspired by this year's theme, with prayers for your success, I summon you to carry on to the next wonderful world of schooling. Seize it with increased enthusiasm, genuine humility, and don't forget, ambitious goals. Thanks to your much reputed alma mater for ably preparing you for this. Finally, I say, always find God, find good, and find silver lining in all your experiences. Be an example of goodness too. Give grace to yourself and to others, and move on with firm resolve that you will be the best version of yourself, thereby reckoning the day when you proudly say, I am the person I have been waiting and looking for. Dear graduates, dear completers, isulong ang iyong edukasyon na puno ng pag-asa, kaakibat ng tiyaga at paggabay sa inyong ambisyon, disposisyon at positibong aksyon, kasabay ng aming panalangin na ang pagpapala ng Diyos ay sumainyo lagi. Again, congratulations, good luck, and mabuhay!
And now, the presentation of school officials. Rudel Tayo, Teacher in Charge, Advisor, Kindergarten. Regine B. Trapago, Advisor, Grades 1 and 2. Allen T. Ubalde, Advisor, Grades 3 and 4. JC T. Gonzalez, Advisor, Grades 5 and 6. Let's move on to the presentation of parents. Kindergarten parents. Proud parent of Zion Agrizola. Proud parent of Angelo Apay. Proud parent of Jempson Avila. Proud parent of John Lawrence Bernacer. Proud parent of Leon Ray Bolo. Proud parent of John Randolph Tayo. Proud parent of John E.J. Tubalinal. Proud parent of Jade Amber Riano. Proud parent of Chelsea Tubalinal. Proud parent of Stephanie Rose Tubalinal. And now, The grade 6 parents. Proud parent of Manuel Bulando. Proud parent of John Edward Jimenez. Proud parent of Christian Dave Tatel. Proud parent of John Samuel Toledo. Proud parent of John Efren Tubalinal. Proud parent of Eddie Boy Tumalin. Proud parent of May Bolaksha. Proud parent of Nicole Kalumpad. Proud parent of Laika Rhea Chavez. Proud parent of Josel Toledo. Proud parent of Jezabel Torillos.
Susan S. Culiano, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Sir Henry T. Marin, Public Schools District Supervisor. May I present to you 10 candidates for moving up. 7 are boys and 3 are girls who have satisfactorily completed the requirements in kindergarten school for school year 2020-2021 for your confirmation.
Confirmation of graduates and movers by Madam Susan S. Coliano, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent, to be represented by Mr. Henry T. Marin, Public Schools District Supervisor, Higmoto District.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Department of Education, through the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Susan S. Coliano, and through the recommendation of your teacher in charge, Mr. Rodel Tayo, that you, the 10 candidates for completion, have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the kindergarten education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. And now, therefore, I confirm your completion this 14th day of July 2021. Congratulations and God bless.
Ma'am Susan S. Culiano, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Sir Henry T. Marin, Public Schools District Supervisor, may I present to you 12 candidates for graduation. 6 are boys and 6 are girls who have satisfactorily completed the requirements in elementary curriculum for school year 2020-2021 for your confirmation.
Confirmation of graduates and movers by Madam Susan S. Coliano, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent, to be represented by Mr. Henry T. Marin, Public Schools District Supervisor, Higmoto District.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Department of Education, through the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Susan S. Coliano, and through the recommendation of your teacher in charge, Mr. Rodel Tayo, that you, the 12 candidates for graduation, have satisfactorily completed the requirements of elementary education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. And now, therefore, I confirm your graduation this 14th day of July 2021. Congratulations and God bless.
And now, the distribution of certificates to movers and graduates. The movers: Agrisola Zian T. Apay Mark Angelo O. Avila Jemson R. Bernacer John Lawrence J. Bolo Leon Ray T. Tayo John Randolph A. Tubalinal John E.J. R. Riano Jade Amber. Tubalinal Chelsea D. Tubalinal Stephanie Rose G. The graduates: Bolando Manuel G. Jimenez John Edward L. with honors. Tatel Christian Dave T. Toledo John Samuel B. Tubalinal John Efren D. Tumalin Ediboy T. Bolo GM Jande T. Bolaksha May T. Kalumpad Nicole B. Chavez Laicarea H. with honors. Toledo Josel P. Torilios Jezabel T. To give us her message, may we call on Laicarea H. Chavez, honor graduates.
Sa ating masigasig na public schools, district supervisor na walang iba kundi si Mr. Henry T. Marin. Sa mga masisipag na guro ng Dominador si Guerrero Elementary School, sa pamumuno ng teacher in charge na si Mr. Rodel Tayo, sa lahat ng mga magulang na walang sawang sumusubaybay sa kanilang mga anak, at sa lahat ng nanonood sa ating virtual graduation ceremony ngayong taon. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ang araw na ito ay sadyang kakaiba para sa ating lahat sapagkat ito ang kauna-unahang pagkakataon na tayo ay nagkaroon ng graduation sa pamamagitan ng virtual na seremonya. Hindi ko maiwasang makaramdam ng lungkot sa kabila ng katotohanan. Ako at mga kaklase ko ay tapos ngayon taon dahil ang pandemyang ating naranasan ngayon ay walang pagtiyak na panahon kung kailan nga ba ito matatapos at babalik sa normal ang lahat. Maraming pagkakataon at eksperyensya ang ninakaw ng pandemyang ito sa ating lahat, lalong-lalo na sa mga kapwa ko mag-aaral. Subalit sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, kami ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat dahil hindi ninyo kami pinabayaan sa bawat hakbang ng aming pag-aaral, lalong-lalo na aming mga guro sa kanilang walang pagod na paggabay sa mga mag-aaral sa modular na pag-aaral. Sa bawat magulang ng hindi matatawaran ang pagod ng sakripisyo para sa kanilang mga anak, saludo kaming lahat. Maraming salamat. Sa aming mga guro at magulang, lagi naming tatandaan ang inyong inyong mga pangaral, ang inyong mga salita, ang aming inspirasyon upang maging positibo ang aming pananaw sa buhay. Maraming salamat sa lahat at kami ay nagpapatuloy upang makamit ang mithiin namin sa buhay. Magpapatuloy kahit mahirap, magsisikap dahil may pangarap. Muli ay maraming salamat at magandang araw.
At this juncture, may we call on Rudel Tayo, Teacher in Charge, for his closing remarks and acknowledgement.
To our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent Ma'am Susan S. Culiano, to our Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Henry T. Marin, to the teaching staff of Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School, Ma'am Regine D. Trapago, Sir Alan T. Ubalde, and Sir J.C. T. Gonzalez, to all our proud parents, movers, graduates, and to all the viewers via Facebook Live, good afternoon. Today, we are all proud as we join our learners in celebrating their achievement and milestone in life. We are deeply honored and grateful as we have witnessed their dedication and perseverance as they conquer this year's challenges in educational system brought about by this COVID-19 pandemic. This graduation ceremony only proves that whatever challenges may come, our education department is always ready and determined in delivering the good basic quality education in the most appropriate and practical mode of delivery. Thus, education must continue and no one should be left behind. Beyond the success are a group of people and individuals who have silently, in their own way, have contributed to this success. Allow me to express my sincerest gratitude to all the parents who have patiently taught and guided their children throughout this school year. To all the barangay officials of San Vicente Higmoto Catanduanes who have shared their time and effort during the distribution and retrieval of self-learning modules, thank you for your cooperation and support. To our learning support aide, Ma'am Jennifer B. Talier, Ma'am Fredeline O. Suner, and Ma'am Deborah M. Baltar, thank you for your time spent with our learners. Your dedication as volunteer teachers have contributed to the success of every learner. To the dedicated teachers of Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School, your dedication and hard work are immeasurable. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made in ensuring that the quality education may achieve and given to our learners. We are all aware that this year's implementation of the modular distance learning demands most of our time, efforts, and resources. But you never failed to do your part as teachers. Your service and dedication are truly commendable. To all, thank you so much and my warmest congratulations to our movers and graduates. Allow me to award the Certificate of recognition as token of your dedicated service. Let me read the content. Certificate of recognition is hereby awarded to Alan T. Ubalde, Teacher 2, Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School, as Outstanding Employee of the Year in recognition for his exemplary performance during the school year 2020-2021 that contributed to the exemplary performance of the school and in attaining the DepEd vision, mission, and core values. Given this 14th day of July 2021 at Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School, San Vicente, Higmoto, Catanduanes. Signed, Rodel Tayo, Teacher in Charge. Signed, Henry T. Marin, Public Schools District Supervisor. Same certificate of recognition is hereby awarded to JCT Gonzalez. Another certificate of recognition is hereby awarded to Ma'am Regine B. Trapago. Thank you so much and good afternoon, everyone.
Dominador C. Guerrero Elementary School would like to extend its profound gratitude and sincere acknowledgement to all those who in one way or another have contributed to the success of these virtual closing ceremonies. Likewise, our sincere thanks to all the parents of the movers and the graduates for the support. To the following working committees for their unwavering supports: Sir J.C.T. Gonzalez, overall in charge of the IT support, Chairman, Virtual Graduation Committee. Ma'am Regine B. Trapago, voice over in charge, Script Committee Chairman. Sir Alan T. Ubalde, Technical Support Chairman in charge of the Sounds and Stage. Sir Rodel Tayo, overall in charge of the program or virtual closing ceremonies. To our PSDS, viewers, thank you everyone.